Okay, I would like to welcome you all one more time. Okay, this is supposed to be like our third lecture. Alright, now what we're going to do today is just practice more on and like revise what we took, okay, before the next lecture. The next lecture will be about syllables, okay? But this video here is related to some more or further practice on what we already took in regard of consonant sounds or consonants in general, vowels, of course, with both monophthongs and diphthongs, okay? So we're going to take some practice here. I want you to get a pencil or a pen and some paper because you're going to be answering these questions that I'm going to give you. And next time, that means like maybe next week, we're going to look at the answers together. So again, let's take a look here. Now what's going to happen is that I'm going to read you some questions here, and you're going to answer all of them in a piece of paper at home, okay? And next week I'll be answering all these questions, okay? They're really important questions for you to consider and to try to answer. You should be able to answer all these questions. They're really very important. Okay, let's take a look here. First of all, we've got question A. Complete the following sentences. Complete the following sentences. Again, with a paper and pen, write these down, okay? And answer all of them. You have to answer all of them and try to answer them. Look for the answers and study it, okay? Study them and understand them as well, okay? And we will be, or I will be answering them next week, okay? But you have to try, of course. Okay, question number 1. The number of consonants in English is. What is the number of consonants? How many consonants do we have in English? Okay. Number 2. Consonants can be described according to. How do we describe consonants? We've got 3 different ways, okay, or criteria. 3 different criteria in relation to the method of describing consonant sounds and whether they are something or something else. We've got 2 things here as well, okay? Now, number 3, when the something here vibrates, okay, something that vibrates, some kind of sounds are produced. When the vibrate sounds are produced. Okay, number 4, bilabial or bilabial sounds are made by. Bilabial sounds are made by. How do we produce bilabial sounds? Number 5, dental sounds are made by something between the. Okay, we put something between something else in order to produce dental sounds. Dental sounds. Okay, number 6, when the tongue is at the teeth ridge or the alveolar ridge, teeth ridge or alveolar ridge, and the hard palate, we got like the tongue touches 2 things, the alveolar ridge and the hard palate. Something sounds or type of sounds are made when the tongue is at the teeth ridge or the alveolar ridge and the hard palate. Okay, sounds are made. What is the name of that sound? Number 7, sounds made at the soft palate. Alright, if we're looking at the soft palate, what's the other name of the soft palate? Called what? Okay, so we've got another name related to or in relation to the soft palate here. Okay, number 8, when air escapes through the mouth, what kind of sounds are produced? When air escapes through the mouth, what sounds are produced? Okay, again, you have to, or you should try to answer these questions. Number 9, nasal sounds are made by. Nasal sounds are made by. I don't want just a word here. You have to describe how nasal sounds are made. Again, do not write or give just one word. Give the whole description of nasal sounds. Not the whole, just like a full sentence here. Okay, so what's required is that you write a full sentence. Okay, number 10. So this is like these 9 questions here. Complete these sentences or complete the answers. Okay, then we go to 10. Alright, it's just, 10. A plosive. A plosive is made of a followed by a something else. How do we produce plosives? Okay, so consonant plosives. Number 11. A fricative is made by letting air escape gradually through a in the mouth, causing something else. That's a fricative, okay? And remember, I want you to remember what we said about fricatives and the name fricative. Where did it come from? Okay? Number 12. The number of vowels in English is, so we're talking about vowels now. Okay? How many vowels do we have in English? Number 13. Number 13. Vowels can be classified as 1, 2, and open. Okay, like we've got 3 things to describe vowels. Alright, we've got closed vowels, something else, and open vowels. Okay, and we say closed, open, whatever, in relation to the position of the tongue in your mouth while producing the vowels. Okay, number 14, the front vowels, or we've got like 1, 2, 3, 4 front vowels. What are they? Okay. The back vowels are, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back vowels. What are they? I want you to identify them. Okay. How about the open vowels? What are open vowels here? Okay. And then at the end, a diphthong, or number 17, sorry, a diphthong is, I want you to define, try to find the definition in relation to diphthongs, okay? Number 18, diphthongs either end in either. We got 1, 2, 3 endings, 3 different endings or 3 different categories, okay, in relation to diphthongs. What are they? Okay, everyone? So again, I want you to answer these 18 questions. You should complete the 18 sentences, okay? On your own, try to recall what we said in the lectures, in the previous videos as well, okay? In the previous videos, we took a revision. We should, or you should, be able to answer these questions. Okay, now, we're going to go on to transcription. Okay, I want you to describe the following words. Of course, we said, like, the difficulty of transcribing is related to our inability, okay, to pronounce the words correctly. So, in order to practice a better practice on transcription, you should listen to how the words are pronounced in the first place. Okay, so what we're going to do is that I'm going to read you the words 3 times, each word 3 times, and you should try to write a transcription. Of course, this is a recording or a video, so you can listen to the words several times. Okay, let's listen to number 1. Egypt, Egypt, Egypt. Okay. Number 2. Complete, complete, complete. Number 3. Why, why, why. Number 4. Spare, spare, spare. Okay, spare. Number 5. Choice, choice, choice. Number 6. Signpost, signpost, signpost. Number 7. Useless, 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 useless. Number 8. Curiously, 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 curiously. Okay, curiously. Number 9, important, important, important. Number 10, desert, desert, desert. Number 11, upper, 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 upper. Number 12, back, back, back. Number 13, plenty, plenty, plenty. Number 14, stayed, stayed, stayed. Number 15, wanted, wanted, wanted. 16, next, next, next. 17, showed, showed, showed. 18, understand, understand, understand. 18, understand. 19, day, day, day. 20, pattern, pattern, pattern. Okay, so that was the pronunciation of some words that you need to transcribe. Okay, what you should do again is that you should write the words in a piece of paper, all these words, listen to the pronunciation of these words like several times. I pronounce them like about 3 times each. Okay, and you should write the transcription of these words. I want you to be ready with the transcriptions because next time, okay, next week, we will be answering these questions. So I want you to be ready to answer them, or, you know, like have tried answering them, okay? So these are 20 words, okay, you should transcribe. Okay, so that's that for this video. The next video will be, or the next lecture will be in relation to